Hello, this will be a short video on how to make an AI chat bot on Charhub AI. Put your character's name here. I'll get back to how this works later. This is where you explain what the bot is to the user. Here's an example. This is where you put tags that fit your character. This is the most important part. Everything you put into this section will affect your character's personality and how it interacts with the user. This is the base template I use for every one of my bots. This first part here is to make sure the bot does not speak for the user. I highly recommend adding this. For this next part, I'll be adding details for the categories you can see here. You don't have to copy these to a T, but I recommend adding some, if not all of these categories. This will add a scenario to your bot. This can heavily affect how your bot acts. Broad scenarios like "this scenario takes place in Texas" won't affect your bot that much, but something like "this scenario takes place in a gas station" will heavily affect what your bot does and talks about. Use this wisely. This is the example dialogues section. You really only need to use this if you want your character to speak in a certain way. So something like this. The first message is another very important part, as it affects how your character speaks and acts. Try to keep your character's mannerisms and personality traits in mind when writing the first message. There are two ways to type in the first message. First, as the character. Second, as the narrator. The narrator should always speak with asterisk at the start and end of the dialogue. Here is an example first message. The plus and minus you see here are to add and remove extra greeting messages. Extra messages do not add to the token count. This is the system notes. I don't really mess with this too much. I recommend trying things out for yourself with this one. These are the system notes I use on every bot I make. Feel free to copy them, because that's how I got them. Worlds are super easy. There is a section for them on the home page. Go there, find a world you like, add it to your library, then attach the world to your bot here. Now, back to the cover image and background images. Have the image you want to use downloaded on your device. Then click the character image box or background image box. It will take you to your hard drive. Find the image, then add it. Almost forgot. Adding anything that doesn't fit into the categories of your character's personality, such as facts about them, can be added like this. Now I'll show you how to add an image to your greeting messages. First, go to Your Stuff, then Art. Doing that will take you to this page. If you have no art to use, I have a video explaining how to make art on charhub.ai. If you do have art, simply put the art in full screen, then copy the URL at the top. Now go back to your greeting message and put exclamation mark, left square bracket, right square bracket, then left parenthesis. Now paste the URL you copied and finally put right parenthesis at the end of the URL. And this is how it'll turn out. Anyway, that's it. I hope this helped. Bye-bye.